Hey guys, Gilbert here, and wow, it has been a long time since I've made a build this fun. If you found yourself wanting a build that makes you feel like a beast who can boss raid entire guilds, splitting them up to fight monsters under your command, and then summoning clones to fight another band of people, this is the build for you. Now, a lot of you know about a weapon that was recently added in the Verse 2 update, the Hive Lord Hubris. The Hive Lord Hubris is very heavy-like. The damage is very high, and the range is among the furthest of all the normal heavy weapons in Deepwoken. But one of its most outstanding stats is its swing speed. Sitting at an extremely slow swing speed of 0.45, this weapon takes 1.1 seconds to fully swing. And as you saw in the edit at the beginning of the video, I made this weapon even slower using the heavy hands ring. For those of you that don't know, the heavy hands ring is the posture damage counterpart to Ishin's ring. In exchange for 25% of your weapon's swing speed, you gain 20% more posture damage. On most weapons, this makes your attacks easier to parry, but on the Hive Lord Hubris, it serves as a mix-up in itself. Heavy Hands Ring turns the 1.1 second swing speed into 1.4 second swing speed, moving the parry frame for the weapon an entire parry's worth of time back. But of course, that's not all this build has to offer. This build has a lot of utility, so I'll keep it short. The first of my mantras is lightning clones with a multiplying spark. This mantra isn't as good for 1v1s as it is boss raiding. Using this mantra in team fights where you're getting outnumbered is where it shines, as you can even out the playing field using this mantra. The next mantra that I use for close combat is Thunderkick. Due to its fast, heavy posture dealing nature, this was an obvious choice for mix-ups. I also picked up Jolt Grab for its range and mix-up potential. For mobility and clone synergy, I use Lightning Assault to attack unexpectedly. I use 3 Cloud Stones and 3 Stratus Stones to get the furthest range possible. Lightning Cloak is surprisingly the most useless part of the build. If you're looking to boss raid, I recommend replacing this with Kaido Breath. I also used Lightning Stream. I didn't put a Blast Spark on it, so I could instead pull people into my realm and support my clones. One of the most important mantras to have on this build is Storm Blades with a Tornado Spark. This allows you to have easy access to your illusory realms and combo with your clones. The last 2 mantras are Illusory Servants and Illusory Realm. These are pretty self-explanatory. Illusory Servants for pressure and Illusory Realm for stalling, damage, and healing. But with that out of the way, this build doesn't only specialize in PvP. PvE is also viable on this build. You 3 to 4 shot most enemies, and fighting Duke is extremely easy and fast. I do have to warn you not to use Heavy Hands Ring when fighting a Duke, but to instead unequip the Heavy Hands Ring and store it for later. Now onto the stats and the cards of the build. Feel free to copy them down. While you guys are looking at the stats, I have to say that although I was disappointed that I wasn't one-shotting posture at first, I came to realize that it's actually better to leave them with barely any posture left. I've noticed that players panic when they see they only have like 1% posture left, rather than adapting immediately. They start to focus more on parrying, which makes my swing speed seem even longer. Also, it takes a while to learn this build. It might seem bad at first, but once you get used to the playstyle, it's really fun and worth the practice. But with that being said, I want to shout out the thumbnail artist for this video and a lot of other videos you've seen in the Deepwoken community because he makes them for us YouTubers completely for free. He actually runs the Plugamatsu YouTube channel that Agamatsu shouted out. He posts all of the most important funny moments of Agamatsu's stream on this channel. He's a really chill guy and he passed me in subscribers in like a day, so go ahead and sub to him and me. Come on guys. But anyways, that's all for this video and let me know if you guys like the build. See ya.